Hi, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Once Upon a Lime Storytime with the Besties. And today, virtually, we have Miss VIRI.
That's me, Vidi Vidi Bum Bum.
Woo!
Hello, world.
Hello, and welcome to the pod.
What's up, friend?
I'm excited to have you on. And I'm glad we could hopefully make this work.
Yes, it's gonna be great
Yeah,
as
so
we
far,
both freeze our booties because
I'm
California is going through like the weirdest.
Ice Age.
Yes, unreal. I have like 3 layers on. Who am I?
I know. You're you when you visited San Francisco that one time.
Hey, but we had fun. Rain or shine.
I
Shout
know.
out Hamburger Mary's.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we'll start with the question that I ask every guest. Do you remember when we first met?
Yes,
Go
I
ahead.
love this story.
Me
This is like one
too.
of my favorite stories. Okay, it's the love story of Virita and Emilia Mionet Thermopolis Rinaldi.
Yes.
So it was in your favorite class,
Oh my
LOL,
god.
jokes. History 101, right? It
Mm-hmm.
was like like the beginning of time, ancient history,
It's like
and
honestly the worst.
and it was in that one random engineering building. What was it called?
Yes.
Langdon?
Yes. Literally,
It
that's what
was
it
so
was.
bizarre. That was the only class I ever had there.
And
How about
then
you?
they had like the weird, well, actually, so I took History 101, History 102 the same semester, and they were in the same room at the same time. Like, so I was in that room every day learning about history.
Oh, fun.
It was the worst. Anyways,
Oh,
they had those really weird desks. Do you remember that?
yes, they were
Like
so bizarre. And the classroom was long.
yeah, it was. And like they were like I don't even they weren't desks. It was like a
No,
chair
they were like
with
swivel
a
chair.
yeah, and it had like I remember it had this weird like underneath where you would put like your backpack. It was like round like a disc. It was so bizarre.
It was bizarre. What are the engineers doing there?
I don't they
Do
thought
they
they
put
were
all the materials to build stuff? I'm
yeah.
just kidding.
Somebody designed those chairs that went to Chico State.
I know, for real. Anywho, we got on a sidetrack, but we met in the class, and the professor, I don't even remember her name.
I don't
Do you
either.
remember?
No.
But it was some professor, and she
Mhm.
was like, "Hey, look around you and get someone's number just in case you miss class." So my pickup line to Emily was like, "Oh, I like your candy corn nail polish."
Yeah.
And then from there it was, and she was probably thinking like, "This girl is crazy. Why is she talking to me?" But me being my
No.
little extroverted human self and trying to find friends my first semester, I was like,
Mhm.
"She seems nice." And
Yeah.
that's where it all began. And
Yeah.
now we're here. How many years later?
Oh gosh. I mean, that was
2012.
2012. Yeah. So we're, yeah, this is our 11th. We're going on, we're about to have 11 years.
Yeah, in the fall will be 11. I'll
Ah, I
cry,
know. Well, happy
amiga.
10
You're stuck with
years.
me. I
Yeah.
know. That's cute. We reached a double digits.
I know. It's a big milestone for friendships
It
to make it
is.
that far. But yeah, I remember because I was a sophomore and you were a freshman that year.
Mhm.
And I felt so cool because I was like, "Oh, how are you liking it?" And you're like, "Oh, good." Like da da da. And you're like, "How are you?" I was like, "Actually, I'm a sophomore. I'm a second year, so I've done this before."
Let me just show you, okay?
Yeah, not. I college was like, I don't know. I wasn't good at college. Let's put it that way. Like being like a college student, I could do the schoolwork, but like the college lifestyle was not for me. But
It's
that's
all
it.
good though. Hey, but the
Yeah.
college brought us together, and that's what's important.
Exactly. And I'm super thankful for like the few people that I've been able to keep in my life since then.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because we like senior year we had like a little squad. And so I tried to like
Yeah.
make sure to at least, follow those people on social media or something.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
yeah. Oh, look at us.
Tears. How
I
time flies.
know.
I can't
Yes.
believe it's been that long, too.
Yeah, because we were roommates my senior year, your junior year.
Mhm.
That's when we really became close.
Yes.
Because before that, it was like a coffee date a semester is kind of like
Literally, it was that.
yeah. And it was so meant to because of my living situation. You're like, we were having coffee and you're like, where are you living next year? I was like, I don't know. I'm on Craigslist.
Yeah, it worked out. Like, we love your ex-roommates. I never even met them, to be honest. But, like, since you did the Disney College program, that's why they had already signed, like, I think for 2 years at least.
Yeah. So I got
So
like
that's
picked out of their plans.
But it worked out because then you fell into my hands, and then you were stuck with me if I ever, and we had all the fun
I
memories.
know. And it was, you were just like, that's crazy because like we need a fourth. And like, are you ready to sign a lease? I was like, I think so.
So the next day, I remember we
Literally.
contacted, like, what's his name? Jim, Tim. What was the
Mm,
name? Jim?
something like that. The
Some
worst
old man.
landlord ever. And then that's when we were like, I don't know. We were always hanging out because we lived in the same house.
No, it was great. And then we did like Jeopardy. We would play all the board games, Just Dance,
I was
the
gonna say
Uzma Kappa trivia night.
we were always playing Wii. I remember that. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, trivia night. Oh, that
And
was
then you would always cook for us, and I'd clean because I was like little Cinderella in that regard, and you're Cinderella in
Mhm.
the cooking department. It worked out perfectly.
It did.
But
I
I
remember
also
that.
blame you guys that I can't cook because you enabled me to not cook since I would just clean all the time.
But I remember one of the things was like was cooking rice for you because you were buying like the pre-made rice, and I was like, no, I'm like, we're gonna make rice. It's so much cheaper. I was like, let me show
Sorry, I'm a disgrace of a Mexican. I do not know how to. I've
No.
learned a lot more now, though.
Yeah. It was all good. We would have like our brunch, like our chorizo, like Sunday mornings, and we would both contribute to that.
Remember when we ate chorizo at your parents' house the first time I
Yeah.
went? And your dad was so
I was
fascinated on how
obsessed.
I
Yeah.
used a tortilla and I ripped it and
Hmm.
I would scoop it up. He's like, whoa. Like, yeah, game changer. I know.
That's how I eat it. Like, I don't care where I am. That's how I'm eating it. It is what it is. I
That's the way.
mean, we know I'll eat like 10 tortillas and just like towards the end of the meal, just start picking up less and less. And it's just more tortilla in my mouth.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Next time you come, we'll need to take you back to that place that's basically
Yes.
Mexico and San Diego so you
Yes.
can get your tortillas to go.
No. Oh, they're so good. I
I
cry.
know talking about it makes my mouth water.
Yeah. Like I can like picture us like pulling up in the parking lot and me like being like, oh my God, I know exactly in the back where to go. I love it.
Love that.
Yeah. Yeah. And trivia night, because we like made a fraternity for ourselves, like Uzma Kappa, because Monsters University had come out like a year or two before, right? Something like that.
Yeah, I forget. Who was your little? Was it
It was
it was okay, so it
that.
was my little.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so and we're such big nerds. We even did it like in that back part of our house with the laundry, like
We
in the movie. We
the
were
like
very committed.
yes, the scene that they have in the movie of like the initiation or whatever it was, like we literally recreate. I read the speech that they read. Like we all I went all out. Everybody like I made everybody wear white. Like it was like a whole
Why were we so committed to it?
because we had nothing else to do.
Yeah, we literally didn't, but
And then everybody got a keychain. Personalized
oh,
what I
that's
bought.
true, huh? Oh, remember the Oscars night?
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh my God, we dressed up and then
Mhm.
we were bawling our eyes out when Lady Gaga
Oh
paid
my God.
tribute to the one and only
Yes.
Julie Andrews.
I know. I just remember we like when Julie Andrews came out, we like locked eyes and we were both crying. We were like,
Like if we made an impact on her life in any
oh.
shape or form, but it's fine. We adore Queen.
Yeah, or like we weren't even there in person or anything, but we were like freaking out.
Yeah, well, because she doesn't
Sobbing.
make appearances like before, you
Oh,
know?
I mean, she's older and, it's not always a fun time to like get all dressed up like that.
Yeah. And we had our little photo shoot because we had some nice greenery,
Mhm.
like in the exterior of the house.
Mhm.
So that was a moment.
Ah,
With oh yeah, with my wand, and I probably burnt the crap out of myself, but it's fine, worth it.
I slayed,
Or
so
like the dance parties that we'd have in my room, remember? Like
yeah.
Shake That Monkey and like E40 Bay Area, we'd
Oh
be
my gosh.
fizzing.
Yeah.
Ayy.
Yeah, I would like come down to your room and just like mess ar we would just like lay in your bed and like watch videos of ourselves and then like record more videos.
Yeah, like those what were those videos called? Dub Mash?
Dub
Smash?
Dub Smash. Yeah.
Yeah, those were a thing. Remember we'd do those all the time too?
I can't remember if that was like later though. Like when I came
Like
back
when
to
you visit it.
because
Yeah.
I remember we filmed like I don't know, 20 of them. Like, oh, look at this
Yeah.
audio. Let's do this audio, which is basically what TikTok is, but it
Isn't it
was
crazy how social media has evolved?
mhm,
Like Instagram's all about reels where we were there, like Instagram was like really high in terms of like pictures and
but the
collages, even like it was like the collage
wow,
era.
the pick stitch or whatever like
Oh my gosh. Gosh, so tacky, barf.
and like the real heavy filters. Like it was always like make it
Yeah.
with the high contrast and like oy,
Yikes. Big
I know.
yikes.
Big yikes. I
But we
actually
live and
like
we learn, right?
yeah, I deleted a lot of photos off my Instagram, which I probably shouldn't have, but I was like, nope, nope, bye.
Aw.
They're gone.
You should have archived
I
them. That's
know.
what
I
I do.
now I do that, but like probably like 3 or 4 years ago, I was like, new me.
Love that.
Yeah, and some of
Crazy.
the
Good
captions were even
time.
cringy. And so I was just like, let me rewrite this real quick.
I know. Like even like on Facebook, whenever you look at memories, are
Oh,
you ever just like cringe? Like, why was I, well, at least me, why was I so attention seeking? I'm like, yikes.
oh my gosh. They're rough to read. I've I've hidden some. Like if it'll come up on my memories, I'm like, no, the world does not need to see that. Like, oh God. Because they're like,
Oh,
I don't even, and the fact that we felt the need to like check in places and like let people know, like having dinner, and it's like the location is like at BJ's. Like, I don't need to like let people know where I'm eating dinner.
yeah, but that was so cool to do though.
Yeah. Like,
It's
oh,
crazy.
watching the Olympics, like go Team USA.
It's like no one cares.
No.
I've
I
definitely gotten better at that because I used to excessively post too.
yeah. Oh yeah, because that was just like what you did. Like everyone was posting all the time.
Yeah.
You go on Facebook now and it's a graveyard. Like
It literally is just like for Facebook Marketplace, tell people
mhm,
happy birthday.
I don't even do that anymore.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I've gotten worse at that too.
Mhm.
And just looking at all the pictures with the selfie sticks. Remember that was an era too?
I had one. Hell yeah.
Okay, so I'm like looking at pictures from college. I'm gonna turn my camera around.
Oh no. Oh
Okay, look
no.
at our selfie stick. Look at that.
Yes. I got that for you for your birthday. That's why.
Yes. We were using it all over. Do
Yes.
you remember my birthday?
Oh my gosh. I do.
Queen.
Oh no. I was so turned up.
It's because that elevation be
Turned
like,
up. Exactly. Oh my
oh, my
goodness.
babies.
That was cute. The 21-year-olds.
I know. Who the hell is this guy?
Oh my god. And you put it, is this on your like
It's on
Facebook
my
or
Google Photos.
oh,
No, it's on
okay,
my
thank
Google
God.
Photos.
I'm like, you did not put
No,
that on
no, no.
social media. Oh my God, big
Aw.
slay.
It is a big sleigh. It looks like our hair is like in the wind, especially yours.
Yeah,
That
as you're
that's
like
clean.
going down the escalator, I think in that picture.
Oh, and then we did the
You thought that
pictures of the where is it? The yeehaw pictures.
oh yeah. I forgot
That was
about that.
fun.
Yeah, I remember you like thought you lost your ID. And you're like, that guy had it. And do you remember
Oh,
that?
really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, you were like freaking out. You're like, he has my ID. He was looking at it to make sure it was your birthday. Like it was just like a random guy. And
Oh, what the heck?
you're like, he has it, he has it. And then we like went back and you're like, oh, I found it.
Oh my gosh, too much tequila in me, obviously. Yikes.
That
Well,
was a
I'm
trip
glad
to
that you
remember.
it was really fun. Man, the road back though from Tahoe,
Oof.
oh, it was rough, friend. It was
Yeah.
rough.
The hangover. You can tell the pictures because we like went to the beach the next day or whatever just to see it. Obviously, it was February, it was cold. Uh,
Yeah.
and like you could see it in our faces. Like it's just like
Yeah, not a vibe. It's
no.
okay though. We
Oh,
did the thing and survived and kind
yeah.
of thrived at some point. But
No, we were thriving. That was fun.
yeah,
We really, I don't know. That was a fun college experience, I guess.
it was. And then when you took me to Marin for the first time,
Yeah.
that was fun. And you took me to the grocery store that
Yeah.
George Lucas,
The shop's at, yeah.
what's it called? It's the blue one, right?
Yeah, United.
Yes. And
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was like the coolest thing ever, even though I don't even like I've never even watched Star Wars, but it's fine.
He's famous. He's important, right? We can like I've only seen him there twice, and both those times it was like a million years ago. I've not seen him there since. But
Oh
I
my
still
gosh.
can say it happened.
Okay, look what I found.
Oh my, they don't have that statue anymore.
What?
Yeah,
Look at
I
what I'm holding up. Why am I a little cholita there?
Oh my God.
And then you took me to the what's it called? The China camp.
Oh,
I don't
China
know what
Camp. Yeah, we just went for a little drive. Oh, I love that sweater.
do you still have it?
I don't think so.
And then isn't this where you work now?
Yes, that is where I work. That's so funny. I remember taking you there. We like walked up the hill too, and I was like, "Let's go
Yeah, it
camping."
was cute.
And I
And
was
then
like, "It was in
oh
the."
then
I'm like, "Go ahead." Oh, grandma.
she's such a cutie.
Yes,
Oh.
tam vibes.
Yes, queen. Climb every mountain. You got some
Oh,
good oh my gosh, this video.
the video of us.
Up every mountain, board every stream. We can do it.
This is basically us singing Sound of Music.
This is literally us like all the time.
Oh my
You know
God.
what we need to do, friend? We need to go to the Sound of Music sing along in the Hollywood Bowl one day. Can we like make a promise
Ooh.
to each other?
Yeah. No, that sounds.
I've gone to it before when I was like in the probably single digits.
Oh, that's been a.
Um, it's been a minute now. But it's so fun because people like, we went to the one in San Diego and people got pretty into it, but like in
Ah,
the Hollywood Bowl is a different tier of like fandom.
yeah. I just I didn't like the excessive booing of the lady. I'm like,
Of the Baroness.
yeah, Baroness Schrader. I was like, personally, I don't think she's a villain, but okay, if you guys want to boo, don't be annoying. That's my hot take. And I also, you know this, I hate the 16 going on 17 song and dance, that whole thing. I do not
I
like it.
know. I cry. It's one of my faves.
I'm sorry to the diehard fans out there, but I can't. It's so annoying to me.
It's okay though, because you're not like a mainstream queen. Like you're your own
Yeah.
bad bitch. You're not a basic bitch like me who loves that song, so it's fine.
Because
You
it's
know
like,
my name was almost Liesel?
yeah, which I think is
Isn't
really
that
funny.
wild?
But I'm glad that your mom went with her own
VIRI.
name.
Yeah, she's like copy and paste. Let's
Yeah.
go.
It has its perks though. Like my mom and I have almost the same name, so I've gotten to like do a tiny bit of sharing with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's
Oh yeah,
worked.
because your middle name's Candace, right?
Mm,
Ah.
yeah. So like I've borrowed her like card and stuff. Obviously with her permission. And they're like, "Can I
Yeah,
see some ID?" I'm like, "Yeah, there's my name." Sure.
we love that. No,
Yeah.
same with like my mom's Vieja perks.
Hell yeah.
We love that.
We do. We need to go back there too.
Yeah, next time we come, we'll be at the spa. My mom's now a platinum member, okay?
Because I've only been there that one time with you when I was moving back to NorCal. I
Oh
like
yeah.
stopped over in San Diego and we went to the buffet. This is like a core memory for me. And I was like, we were
We were
there
there for
for
3 hours,
3
right?
hours. Oh my God. I just remember being like, I have to keep eating. Like, I have to get my
To
money's
get your
worth.
money's worth. Oh, they don't have that anymore. Boo
I remember you saying
COVID.
that. Yeah, which makes sense. But that was like, that was
Oh my
hardcore.
goodness. We'll definitely have to take you back because you've only stayed then at the Vieja side, the hotel that was right next to the buffet. You haven't stayed at the Willow side.
I don't even know if we stayed. Yeah, we stayed in the hotel. Um, yeah, I barely remember that. I just remember when I got home, all my whole suitcase smelled like cigarette smoke, which is like typical.
Yeah.
So that
Oh
was
no, girl, we gotta treat you to the Willow experience. It's like the other side. They made a hotel on the other side, and it's so aesthetic. It's like that gold marble
mm,
vibe, like very luxe. Big
like
fan.
when we had gone, I had not ever been to Vegas. So that was like my first like casino experience.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd been to Lake Tahoe, so I'd been to the casinos there, but like I had never been to like, I don't know, a full casino.
Casino. Yeah, because you would go to the arcade more and do
Yeah,
the coin
I
thing,
still do.
which you also got me hooked on that. Now
It's
when I go
the
to the
best.
arcades, I have to do those coin scoopy games.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we were there last fall. And I definitely talked about this already on the podcast, but it like I spent probably $40 trying to play that game. Like it's the best game.
No,
Strategy.
because you get so much more worth your buck, it feels like, compared to the other
Yeah.
games.
Well, it's like you're playing the long game. So it's like once you're locked in, like you can make it worth it at the
Mm-hmm.
end. It's
Yeah.
it's good. It's fun. I feel like
We'll definitely have to do that. Have you ever been to like a Dave and Buster's before?
no. I know.
Okay, so we're noting this now. Next time we go to Disneyland together, because obviously we're gonna go in the future one day.
Of course.
We can stay like in Anaheim, and then on the way back to San Diego, we'll stop by Irvine. They have a Dave and Buster's there, and it's phenomenal. It's better than the one in San Diego, in my opinion. So, okay, we already have
Noted.
plans.
Okay, so we're going to Viejas, we're going to Dave and Buster's, we're going to Disneyland.
Yes. Okay.
For
Perfect.
sure.
And then Mexico City, hopefully next year with
Yeah.
girls trip.
I was there when I was a freshman in high school. I went and I remember having fun. And we climbed the pyramids and did that too. So that was cool.
Did you go to the boat, Xochimilco?
I don't think so.
Oh,
But
my
I've
gosh.
heard about them though.
We're gonna devote a whole day to that because we ended up extending our Xochimilco boat. We initially only got it for 2 hours, and
Mhm.
we're having such a blast that we kept extending and extending. Literally, it's a phenomenal time.
I love it. Yeah, I've heard good things. So that
And they have all the good snacks.
love it. I'll
Mm.
probably still get a quesadilla, but you know what? It is what it is.
But it's gonna be a quesadilla de Mexico.
Exactly. You went to San Miguel, right? Like recent sort of.
Yeah, I went with my mama.
Yeah.
It is the most charming little place ever. Can we talk
Right?
about that?
Yeah. It's stunning. It feels like Mexico and Europe had a baby.
Pretty much. But the road there, the guy was trying to take us the most efficient, quick route. I've never been more car sick in my life. I'm like, Señor, por favor, like slow down. Like
Yeah.
it was rough. I don't know about you, but I felt like I was in Indiana Jones on steroids. Like in terms of like the rugged road, like I don't even know if it was a road. To be
Interesting.
fair, it was hard to see because we got there like very early in the morning, like
That's
4
what
in the
I was
morning.
just about to say. We got there, we had like a red eye, and so I was probably asleep in the car on the way over there. But I don't remember like rugged. I think we're on a freeway.
Oh, maybe they took you the nice way. We
The
did not take the nice way.
real.
Yeah, San Miguel is beautiful. Did you ever get a chance to go to Guanajuato? It's a neighboring kind of like sister city in a sense.
We were only in San Miguel for like 2 days. It was really short.
Oh, okay.
So.
You'll definitely have to check out Guanajuato because that also is like the inspiration for Coco. Disney plug, love that.
Aw.
Guanajuato is gorgeous. And it's honestly the safest city I have felt in Mexico in
Oh,
all of the cities I've been to. Guanajuato. Because my mom and I were out at night, and that's kind of a rare occurrence when we're out at night. Because let's be real, being two women and stuff, but we felt very safe around those streets.
that's a
So
great endorsement then for all of our
yeah,
listeners that want to take a cute vacay. Fun.
yes, Mexico,
No,
and we'll see. Maybe Mexico's coming soon to you. Maybe
I
question
don't
mark
know. I hope.
TBD.
I don't know. Yes, TBD for right now, but we'll see. I want to. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't. I feel like I feel bad, like a bad neighbor. I've never been to Canada. And I've only gone to Mexico like 3 times and only once to the beach. I'm like, that's what I
Yeah,
feel like everyone does that. It's like this equivalent of like going to Hawaii. Like you go to just wherever in Mexico and hang out at the beach.
exactly. But you're going to Canada soon for your birthday, right?
Yes. Yes. Finally gonna visit our neighbors next door.
Our maple syrup, poutine loving
I'm
gingers. There's a lot of gingers over there.
really, I've never heard
Well,
that.
at least when I visited Vancouver, the 2 times I've been,
Uh-huh.
I noticed just obviously gingers are like a rare type of human in this world, but
Hmm.
compared to like here in San Diego, let's be real, there's a lot of us brownies over here, whether it's the Latinos or like the Filipinos,
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah. And everyone's so polite in Canada.
I love that. I'm ready.
You're visiting the east side though, right?
So we're going to the Canadian Rockies. So
Okay.
like we're going to Calgary, which I read is like a younger city. And it's like kind of country because it's mountains. And so I'm a little bit excited.
Oh,
Little yeehaw moment. That's what I keep saying.
yes, love that.
Yeah, like Shania Twain kind of moment. That's what I'm ready for.
Oh, cute. So is that like, but where is it in like,
So
it's
it's
like in,
west. Like if you had to like pick a part, it's west because it's the
oh,
Rockies. So
it's
they go
west.
like
Okay.
north of Colorado, like up that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's only like
Is,
the flight from here is only like 2.5 hours, I think.
oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. It's not too far. Because from here to Seattle even is like in a plane, it's like an hour and a half. So that's
Nice.
kind of some perspective. It's not that
Ooh.
far. Yeah.
So what are the top 3 things you want to like do there? Do you have it tentatively planned yet?
We're going to the Stampede, which is
What does
like
that mean?
the like it's like a fair and a rodeo all in one like whole thing. So it's a big deal. They have it every year around my birthday. So I was like, well, if we're gonna go to the Rockies, might as well go to the Stampede too, make it a whole
Oh,
thing.
cool. Immerse yourself.
Yeah. And they have like performers and all that stuff. So it's like a fair, essentially. But they
Hmm.
have a big rodeo too, which is I've never been to a rodeo. And I went to Chico State. I don't know how that happened.
I know that's crazy. You've never been to one. I haven't either.
Was the
We're
one
fake.
we are because the one what city was that? Red Bluff. That's like the world's biggest rodeo or something. And I'm like, that's literally next door to Chico. How did I not end up there? But
Really? What the heck? We lived under a rock.
yeah. I was, oh my God, totally side story, but I was looking at my photo booth pictures from college. So
Oh,
bad. Those freshman year. And like I felt like I was so impressionable, like at that point in my life. I had on a flannel shirt, I had on like reflective aviator glasses and a camo hat. And my hair was so long. I was like, oh my God, I literally look like I went to Chico State. And like I wore a Carhartt jacket freshman year and like it was a
oh my gosh.
yeah. I grew out of
It's
that kind of quickly, but it was
I feel like you definitely gotten more girly
yeah.
with your makeup and
Yeah.
stuff. Now you
Oh
can like
yeah.
actually like do full glam and I'm just here with my fake lashes every time.
Each their own. But
Exactly.
it
Wow,
was
can we
big.
make a trip to Red Bluff too? Like Chico
Yeah,
and then do Red. I feel like we need to do an authentic rodeo
we do.
now.
We need to look to see when it is, and I'm down because
Yeah.
it's not that far away from here where I'm living at.
There's another thing in Chico that we didn't do that I wish we did. Even though I'm not a big beer drinker myself, but now Sierra Nevada has some like hard ciders and that's more my vibe.
Oh,
Is there Oktoberfest?
wow. I've heard it's fun. It's cool because a couple of my coworkers also went to Chico. And so sometimes we'll like reminisce. They went to Chico like 30 years before I did, so it's a little bit
A
different.
different vibe. Yeah.
But it's like we'll kind of be like, "Oh yeah, like the abs or whatever." And I'm like, "Oh my God, yeah."
Or Chico feet.
Yeah. But they were there like pioneer days and stuff like that. So,
Oh wow, like way
yeah.
back in the
Yeah,
day.
like when Chico was like Chico.
The actual rep that it has.
Exactly. And I'm like, yeah, I went to Lake Chico and had fun. That was kind of it. I wasn't
Yeah.
like the craziest person ever, but
I
I had
feel
lots
like
of
we were balanced though with
yes,
what we did. Like we weren't like the nerdiest nerds, but we also weren't with like party animals. I feel like we had a happy medium.
definitely did. Especially yeah, senior year, I feel like I had it figured out. I had a good like
It
I was
only took you 3 years.
21 also,
Ah.
so it really did. And so we went to the bars too. So that's like a different experience than just like going to random house party.
Scooby snacks. Scooby
Yeah.
snacks.
When we were because we were in Chico also in the fall, we got Scooby snacks. I was like, we
I'm
have to.
proud. Yeah, it wouldn't be like an actual Chico trip. That'd be fake of
Mm,
you.
exactly. And then we went to Crazy Horse. And I had so much fun. Even though the last time I went there, I like almost blacked out. I was like, let's make some new memories.
Love that. Judge me hard, but that place, pizza place next, hole in the wall pizza place next to the Crazy Horse, so
So good.
good.
Because it was like $3 for a slice or whatever. And when you're drunk, it's like, oh my God, feed me. That's all I want is pizza when I've been having alcohol beverages.
Well, when you went recently, isn't
Mhm.
it weird how downtown has changed a bit too, though?
Well, it's just like a weird feeling of like this place is so familiar, but like I don't remember like things. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
was it like this? Like I remember living here, but like I don't know how to get to places either. So it's just like this weird
Mm-hmm.
place where it felt the same but different. Yeah, I don't know else how to
Yeah,
explain it.
like LaSalle's is classy now. Remember they used to have cage dancers and stuff?
Oh God, and like Mom's is gone, right? Or no, Mom's is there. Something
No,
else
it's
was
still
gone.
there.
Breakfast Buzz was gone. I know. A
Rip,
tragedy.
uh, actual tragedy.
Oh my
Oh
God.
man, those bottomless. We went there a fair amount of times, Emily,
Yeah.
and damage was done there. Oh Lord, help us.
Oh my God. It was so fun though. Like I remember
Oh,
we
it was.
and I were about to graduate and we went Mother's
Mhm.
Day. It was Mother's Day. And we went and we just got tore up at like 11 a.m. Because that's how we do it.
Oh my gosh, what a time.
We're like, Happy
No,
Mother's Day,
you know what place
guys.
is gone? Pluto's. I loved
It's gone?
Pluto's.
Oh my God.
Another place we rip.
Wow, I didn't know that it was gone. We went there all the time. I felt like that was like our spot.
Yes, remember we would always use, what were they called? Pocket points. Remember, you'd scan. It's kind of like the Starbucks
Yeah.
reward. And it
Yes.
was two ex Chico students that actually made the app and developed it in a lot of university areas. And they would work with businesses to get
Yeah.
like, and this amount of points gets you a free side.
Yeah.
Dude, I was all over Pocket Points for
I
Pluto's, man.
remember. That's what I was like. I don't think I had it, but I definitely remember you having it and being like, wait a minute. And like you scan your phone.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Didn't I teach you like couponing and like budgeting and buying like sales and stuff? I remember we went to the grocery store and I was like, we need to save our money.
Oh yeah.
How
No, and
we
it's
do it.
good. I should still apply it to this day, you know?
Yeah,
But here I am.
I don't do any of that now. I'm like, oh, I have money? Whatever. I'll buy the expensive cheese.
You know what? Life is too short, friend. You gotta, because I feel like the older generations, especially, like, they're like, you need to save your sick time or you need to save this and this. And it's like,
No.
yes, save it to some extent, because knock on wood, but like an emergency can occur, you know? But that's why we travel so much when we're young, you know, to,
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's like, I'm only young once. And like, right now I'm in a situation where it's so much easier for me to travel than when I'm older. So why not do it now?
yeah, and you have the means for it. We don't have babies, no fur
That's the main
babies.
thing.
Well, you have part-time custody of a fur baby, I think, right? Kind of.
Yeah. Gets to live at his other family's house. And so he gets taken care of when I get to go out of town, which is nice. But all
Yeah.
right, stand by.
Please stand by as we obtain the following information.
Like I used to use Zoom so much with trivia and it was like a whole thing. And now I'm like,
Oh my God, bring that back.
I want to. I have like a skeleton of a
Okay.
idea for like one last trivia night,
One last time.
Exactly.
George Washington. Okay, just kidding. We're done with the Hamilton reference.
That was a big part of your life for a while.
Oh my gosh. I was like, I swear I was like Lin-Manuel's like co-direct lyricist, composer, director, screenwriter, play script, whatever, all those things.
It was a moment. And I just remember you're like, you know it, right? And I was like, yeah, sure. And I definitely didn't.
I was like, right? Hey, but you got it later on.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know like the whole like opening song and then the King's song and then like a couple other ones. I know most of the song.
A true bop.
So yeah, I know like the hits, but I feel like that's me, like how I always do things. It's like I'm always the most popular things. I'm there.
Sometimes, but you're also like I said, I feel like you also like things that are like,
oh yeah,
like Julie Andrews. You're not. I feel like I'm a fake Julie Andrews fan
no,
compared
you're
to
a
you.
real fan
Because you like Victor and Victoria and all her other like things that she did. Like you exposed me to that. You cultured me, girl. We love that.
That's like the best movie of all time. Just saying.
Shout out.
I know, to Victor and Victoria.
I know. Okay, so I have my Google Photos on and I wanted to show you. So I have you. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my God. So let's go back down.
Children.
I know, memory lane. Hold on, let me make this. So I love Google Photos, a little plug here, because you can click on a person's face and it filters all the pictures you have with that person.
Yes.
So here's our first one on my Google Photos.
I know. That was it literally was like back to school weekend. And
wow.
I was for some reason really into like maxi skirts and I had like 3 that were, oh my God, I look ridiculous. But
no, we look cute. I love these pictures. These are some of my favorite pictures of us.
Yeah, our hair was like
it was so long.
A whole different journey there. I still wear that shirt.
We got Rapunzel and Pocahontas up in here.
Yeah. That was our first like Disney trip.
Yeah, with Gma.
You were there with your family and I was there with my grandma at the same time.
Oh, love that.
I met your family, I feel like, because we were still, it was really early in.
Yeah, this is 2014.
Yeah.
Oh, and then
I know
our Halloween party, Lord. What a time.
What a mess.
Oh, and here's the Uzma Kappa that you were talking about.
Yes! Oh my God.
I honestly had forgotten the white shirts until you mentioned it earlier.
Everybody was wearing my clothes because I was the only one that had a white shirts.
That's true. Oh, how cute.
The photo booth. It was a moment.
It was. Like, what are we doing here?
I have no idea. Like, who am I? Oh my gosh.
Oh, and then
the midway. Oh my God. I'll never forget when we went on the
simulator ride.
Oh my God. And we were like screaming and your friend was like, we heard you from the other side of the midway.
Yeah, because it was twisting us. It wasn't just like a little
we were like
Star Wars. It was like, oh,
we were upset. Okay, so for the people that don't know, the Midway is like a giant ship in San Diego. I'm sure there's more descriptive words I could use, but basically we got to go walk around it, and one of them was like a fighter jet simulator thing, and we went on, and I think we spent the whole time like upside down, like
because we didn't know how to control or navigate it because we were like the pilots or something.
Yeah, it was like one was doing one job and one was doing another job, and it was a mess, and we were screaming.
What a time! But go visit the Midway. Historical, beautiful.
It was fun. That was
and then
a trip. Yeah, our Uzma Kappa matching shirts, because that's how we do. My obsession with flip flops.
Why was it? And I had a Tom era during that time. I was
Yeah.
all about Toms.
I had a pair that I loved, but I was flip-flop queen. I still rarely wear real shoes. Aw,
Oh, baby Gio. Now he's almost 6 foot. That's
I
wild.
know.
Let's see.
Snapchat.
Yes, queen. Look at that.
Oh my
Balboa
god.
Park.
The flip-flops are back.
Yep. Why was I wearing my headband like that? Why didn't you tell
You
me
say
something?
that-
Don't you love me?
You say that every time. You're like,
my
what?
hair.
That was
I look like George of the Jungle. Like, I don't know.
it literally looks like a bandana. But that was the style. Headbands were such a moment. The one that gets me is the one of the both of us, the full body one. Like,
This one?
yeah. No.
It was my audition for Survivor, okay?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Survivor
like-
meets San Diego.
Oh my god. If like you were to ask what year was this, like you can tell by the way we're dressed when this was.
But your sweater is still cute and a vibe. I would wear your sweater.
I still do wear it. I actually have that sweater in 3 different colors, and I still wear all 3 of them.
Friend, I feel like you and me have the same vibe in that regard. Like when we like something, we'll buy it in
Yes.
multiple colors.
Yes. And like that sweater has gone to Europe twice. Like that's how much I love that sweater.
Oh, cute. Oh my gosh, our grocery store runs.
I know. That's when people like, I don't know. That's my romanticizing college was the fact that we would do random shit at any time of the day. We're like,
Yeah.
we want ice cream. Like, let's go to Safeway at 10:30 at night and just go get some ice cream right now. And
Yeah.
it was like that was college.
Oh my god,
$1
remember
million
this?
quartet. Oh my gosh.
We're the youngest ones there by a big
We
margin,
were.
people.
And,
Like it was us in our early 20s, and then probably the next youngest person was like 50.
yeah, that's like accurate.
But
it
we
was
had so much fun. It was a fun
Yeah.
night.
And I remember we bought the tickets so far in advance, and we were like kept counting down to it.
The
My fake
glasses.
glasses. Oh my god, it looked like Harry Truman in that picture.
Isn't it Harry S. Truman to be exact?
Yeah, and he had no name. It was just the letter S.
Oh, fun fact. See,
Yeah.
educating.
Yeah, FF.
Fun fact. We love that.
The
Oh,
heart.
your glasses.
I love that
Oh.
shirt too. Oh my gosh. This is when I was shopping at Forever 21. That's why. It was all trendy stuff. Oh my goodness.
Your cheesehead. Are you still about the Packers? How you feel right now?
Yes and no. I mean, Aaron's gone, like off the wall. So it's like he's less of in the picture, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But they're, they're still my team.
Yeah. I love this one of us. This is one of my faves of us.
This was Mother's Day.
Yes. The dangerous day. And then one of my favorite pictures I've ever taken of you.
I know. It's like it's seriously my favorite. I think I have it actually in my room here. And I wrote best day ever, like on the picture. It was graduation. And
I get goosebumps.
Like it's crazy that like really happened to me. Like I really graduated a 4-year university.
Heck yeah, I'm proud of you, girl. And not only that, not a 4-year, you did it in 3 years. So give yourself an extra pat on the back for that. Or as I tell my students, kiss your brain.
Yeah.
Because you're brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, I love how we really made ourselves our own little like sorority, fraternity, whatever. Like we literally
really did. And like even made me this whole thing like that I was her big. Like she like gave me like a gift basket thing. It was so cute.
Oh, we love her.
We do.
Baby D.
I know.
Our little totem picture.
Oh my gosh, because we really thought we were our own sorority. Oh my gosh.
So classy, friend.
Flip-flops.
Oh, this is one of your best like bounce looks.
Costumes.
Yes.
We went as Mrs. Banks and Cook from Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, it was my grandma that sold it. Like my grandma literally looks like the lady from the movie.
Yeah, she does.
So she committed with the bonnet and the shirt and everything. So it's like props to her for that. This was when I was working there to Disneyland.
Oh, my sister went too. That's random.
Yeah, I signed everybody in. And
fun.
I also still have that sweater. Oh my god.
What is his name? Arlo?
Yeah, My Commitment. I bought both of those, by the way. I bought
I know.
plush. They're so cute. But the movie is not good. The Good Dinosaur.
No, but they're cute.
I think I ended up actually donating them because I couldn't. I was like, what is a grown ass woman doing with 2 green dinosaurs?
It's fine. Okay, can we talk about this sleigh moment with you in this fuzzy jacket? Definitely looks like H&M or something.
It definitely
Or
is.
Forever.
Aw. I still don't own something like that, and I've always wanted to. So one day.
You don't have a pink one that's similar? No?
I have that long trench, but it's not like fur like that. It's like
Okay.
teddy bear more so.
Oh goodness, I forgot when we went out with and taking shots.
Oh my gosh, I'm still like, I feel like her and I are friends because we interact with each other all the time on social media. And to think I
Yeah,
hung out with her one night, like
that's
I love it.
wild.
This is the night that we developed our what are
Our fake like names,
alter
identities.
egos. That's the word I was
Yes.
trying to think of.
Okay, tell the world what yours is.
So I'm Sara from Guadalajara.
Yes, queen.
And you're Vanessa, right? That was yours.
Yeah, I was Vanessa from Mexico
See, there's
City.
us at Viejas.
Which one?
The one that says Sunday, January 3rd, and then January. Yeah,
Oh, that's Viejas.
and I think that's us
Right?
at Fruit Plantation.
Oh, rip.
R.I.P.
Damn COVID.
All these
Oh,
like
our
places
Galentine.
are iconic. Yeah, this was the first time I ever have celebrated Galentine's, and
It
is
was
like
so fun.
it was, and it has become a staple in my life. Like every February, I make a really big deal out of it.
Yeah.
See,
What
I
an-
have a headband on in that picture over there.
Wait,
It was
wait,
a
wait,
real
wait.
thing.
Oh my god, here. But
Yeah,
you wore it normal, not like me, like freaking Survivor Rambo over here.
like a bandana.
Oh my gosh,
That's
I forgot
actually
we
a
went to the Jelly Bean.
that's a vibe.
Aw.
Oh, that's us being super cute. I love this. Oh my god.
What are we doing? We're holding a Modelo Pacifico like blow up
Oh my at the
bottle.
liquor store? Like, what are we doing? And it's the Uggs and the quarter zip for me. Like, come on.
Yeah. Lord
That was
help us.
that was my
Yikes.
college attire, even though I had already graduated college since at this point.
Oh, when you took our senior pics.
Yeah, and it was no Chella was like our Instagram captions.
Oh yeah. Then farmers market.
And we went, that was the
More
first time
breakfast.
I'd gone to the Bear. Was
Oh
that
yeah.
like partied at the Bear?
Oh gosh, I was so drunk there. I'm
I
sorry.
know. See, there's that same shirt again that I love.
It's a staple.
This was wild. Oh my gosh, your graduation. I need to tell this story for a second. So
Okay.
it was the same day as my brother's prom. And I like sent him off to prom, and then I was like, I have to drive to Chico tonight because I'm staying with VD and then going to her graduation. And I freaking left my driver's license at home. I had driven all the way to Chico, no driver's license. And so I'm going to order a drink when we were out to dinner with your family. And all I had was this like child identification card from when I was like 6.
The
And I was like,
Identikid ones.
something like that. And it was like a picture of me when I was like a baby. And I told the waiter, I was like, I promise you, this is me. And I was actually born in 1993. And he's like, all right. And I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh. I totally forgot that, amiga.
Oh my gosh. That was just like a major success story.
Oh,
My
Diana.
birthday.
That was such a fun Disney trip. That's like one of my top memories.
You guys made me feel so special. So it was like, I really was like, oh my God, my friends are the best.
Oh,
And
and then I think made us matching ears,
she
right?
did, yeah. And I still have mine because I cherish those. So I was like,
Oh, and then we went to
storytellers.
Storytellers. I totally blanked.
Because even then we were like, we're old. We need to like have a break in the middle of the day. Oh,
Your glasses, statement.
yes, always. Oh, we had so much fun. And like every time somebody said happy birthday, like you guys would scream. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
Oh, look at this tower. Oh, rip Tower Terror 2.
Oh, look at it. That's what you guys were even pointing to me.
Yeah, because you're the queen, birthday queen.
That was really fun. That was a good adventure.
I love how we all pose like Polka.
And you and matching,
I know. LOL.
not even on purpose.
Not even on purpose. Wilder. Oh, and then of course, pictures at the Dell.
Yeah. We went
Oh.
to LA. That was at Extraordinary Desserts.
Yes,
Too.
yum.
We went to LA and we went to the Hugh show taping.
Oh, James Corden.
Yeah.
Right?
And then we went to the Grove and we saw that guy from Jersey Shore and everybody
Yes,
was
Pauly
like,
D with Aubrey O'Day.
yeah,
When we're at
you remember?
Umami. Yes.
Everybody was freaking out and trying to take pictures of him and was so embarrassed because she was the only one like from LA and she's like, you guys are so dumb.
No, it's true because it's like a daily occurrence to see people, but we're just
Yeah.
like,
To us,
oh,
oh my god, somebody from TV, what?
I know what? Eating at a restaurant right there? What?
Oh my gosh, this is my
And
dark
then,
hair era.
yeah, and then here, I don't know what the hell we're doing with Marley.
Oh, it's a video. Oh no, what are we doing?
Being ridiculous. Oh, D23 with the squad.
Yeah,
Where is it?
we met up several times for that. We slept in the queue that night and mistakes were made.
Because Lynn didn't even come out.
We were like, we're excited to see Lin-Manuel Miranda. Oh my god, that's why we're spending the night on concrete.
But do you remember what the actual highlight was? For me, at least, seeing Guillermo, Jimmy Kimmel's little sidekick.
Aw, that was it. It's an experience that I appreciate that I have,
But
but
would
I'll
never do again.
never do that again. I'm like, I did it one time. I was cool, and I'm not doing that again.
Yep.
Because it's not even like we did that to sit in the front row. Like we were still like a little ways like on the side and in the back.
But we're in the front on the side.
Yeah.
Like 40 sections down, but it's fine.
Yeah. So,
22nd birthday. That was so fun too.
that was fun. And I was feeling like a rich bitch. I was like, yes, I have a real job.
Okay. Serving looks,
Yeah, it was the
with
eyebrows.
that lip.
That's when brows on fleek was like a thing. And so I remember us like the whole time being like, look at eyebrows.
Oh my gosh, when we're taking the pedicab.
Oh geez.
Oh, I love this picture from brunch the next day.
Where everyone
Yes.
was hungover except for me.
Yeah. Because you stopped yourself. You had self-control, unlike us.
Yep.
Oh, and then right after I forgot, we did the Sound of Music
Yeah.
sing-along.
It was a good trip. 2017. Yeah.
McFlurry.
No. Oh my gosh, you have all these like random videos. I'm like, oh geez.
Oh, and
It
then
was just a live photo. Yeah, we look at us. That was
Sevilla, my
birthday.
15.
And I remember we went to that bar and I was on Tinder and you're like, start swiping.
Oh my gosh, when I took it to the Padre game and we're singing like
Wow.
Take Me Out to the Ball Game and you're like, the Giants.
Yep. Oh, it was fun.
That was fun. That'd be fun if you come down for a Giants game or vice versa. I go up for a Padre Giant game.
Yeah. Well, you've already been to AT&T or Oracle, whatever it's called now.
But you've been to Petco too, so
That's true.
we
So
can
we're
do both.
We're 1-to-1.
Yes. And then we definitely, now that my sister's 21, next time you come, we'll have to go out with her.
We have to go to
You know
Sevilla.
where I haven't taken you? Because I just went for my 29th birthday, PB.
Mhm.
It is a vibe. You would like it too.
Okay.
We're going to feel like grandmas, but it's fine. We'll be the fun
No.
grandmas.
It is what it is. Grandmas can turn up.
Exactly. That's us. Oh,
Saucy Sausalito.
yes.
And
Oh,
it
I
was
love those pics.
raining. And then I
Oh, when you
surprised you with the symphony tickets. I was like, pack something nice.
You know what's one of the things I remember? Well, besides my second from that clip, because
Uh-huh.
remember it's like grandma going like, oh,
Yeah.
like you all, but yeah, like, oh. But
It
when
was so cute.
at the end of the night when she gave me, because my favorite
Yeah.
orchestra instrument is the French horn, and I still have it on my fridge here.
That was really sweet. She's like, I have to get this for her.
It's because it's a pretzel of the instruments, and I love food. So.
And you're like the only person or my only friend that my grandpa like remembers, which I think is really cute.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Wait, he has to remember at least.
Not as much. I
Wow.
think because you just when you went over to their house, you made such an impression. And like my grandma really likes you. So maybe that's like part of it.
Well, because I'm her honorary second favorite granddaughter,
Yeah,
you know?
of course.
So, oh my gosh, we don't even have to.
No, hamburger. Oh my god.
Guys,
It was a memory.
tell them the story. I think they deserve to know. The world needs to know.
I've actually told this story so many times. I'll be surprised if somebody's listening to this and hasn't heard this story. So I'd gone to Hamburger Mary's, which is we went there for the holiday. It's a drag show. And I don't think it's around anymore, but I had heard that they had like a drag brunch. And so I was like, we should go. Like it's San Francisco. Like let's like
The Castro, live it up.
Exactly. And so we went under the assumption that these mimosas were bottomless.
We're not.
They in fact were not. And we were drinking them like they were. And we were so drunk. And I remember the bill coming. It was like $260 or something.
Outrageous. They brought it in a heel. Do you remember that?
Oh my god, yes. And I was just like, what did we do? Like the whole receipt was like mimosa, 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 mimosa. Oh no. So we were like drunkenly were like, let's just like we'll figure it out. We'll just pay for it. And then
we had the time of our life. It's fine.
We went to the mall because I was like, where we need to sober up. And so I was out of my mind drunk in like the mall in San Francisco. Just completely like not even able to function.
Oh gosh.
And like there's videos of us in the Uber on the way to the mall, like convinced that we're acting sober and we're so not.
So drunk.
Like it's rough.
And then when we got to your house, I was just done.
Yeah.
And you're like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. Just give me a moment.
No, I mean, rightfully so. Like we drank a lot.
Yeah.
And like
it was a time.
Yeah,
it was in 2019.
It was
before the world ended. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh, for real. It was one for the memory books though. Like it really was.
It was definitely a core memory for us.
Yes.
And then this time I came and I did my little road trip with Mr. Sergio. Oh, that was my bang era.
Mm-hmm. I remember your strap broke and you were like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And we're like, I got this from Amazon. I was like, good for you.
Dude, I shop so it's funny now. I shop there. Look at how cute these pics are of you.
Aw.
Yes, queen. Oh.
It was cold.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We always like take pics at that spot.
It's like a tradition now.
Uh-huh.
And then Stinson Beach.
Yep.
Oh, when I was FaceTiming you. January 2021.
Oh, look at us. That was my road trip, man. That was for my mental health. I had to take that road trip. I was like,
oh, that's when I took you to Cabrillo, huh?
Mm-hmm. I was like,
the tide pools.
I'm jobless and I'm just having a hard time. Let me just like literally get in my car and leave. And so I did.
And you came. Where else did you go besides visit me?
So I did a whole thing. I drove. I basically took Highway 1 down and I spent the night in Solvang, which is like the little Dutch town by Santa Barbara.
Is it worth visiting?
I think it's cute. It's pretty touristy and it's pretty like, I don't know, corny, but I think it's cute. It's worth stopping through, you know?
Yeah.
It would be better if I was like with someone. I could like take pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a cute vibe. And then I went and drove to LA. I spent some time in LA, did Griffith Observatory. I parked illegally for free, like at the top. The meter thing was broken, and I was like, you know what? I don't even care. And
And no ticket, right?
no ticket. I was like,
Hell yeah.
the parking gods are on my side. And then I drove down to you, spent some time with you, and I even extended. I was like, is it okay if I spend an extra day here? Like, I'm not ready to leave yet.
No, I'm just kidding.
And then I drove up like 101 and I went to Anza Borrego, like desert. So I drove east and then north. And it was
I need to go visit Anza Borrego. I've heard good things about it.
it was Borrego Springs was really cool. The sculpture garden situation.
Nice. You know what we need to add to our list too, because we've talked about it for a while now. But next year after all my weddings and stuff, Sedona.
Yes. Yeah, we had almost tried to make that
done
work.
that thing, but in the future we will plan it, because I heard it's such like a good girls getaway too.
Yeah.
So,
It's very I like how it's like artsy and
yeah. Oh my god, Chili's.
hell yeah. What was I wearing in that? Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm always concerned about my outfits and all these.
Oh my gosh, my birthday
Your
wine tasting
birthday.
last year.
That was fun.
It was so fun. I had a blast. I was drunk by
Good.
10:30.
I know you were.
But then I just like, I love this one of us.
We look like
Yeah.
we're like famous and we're like we're just leaving our show or a club or something and we're like, yeah.
Honestly though, the vineyard behind and stuff. Oh,
I know I got to meet all your friends and
you met like all my people. I feel like I was just missing and literally been like all my core.
yeah. I mean, I had met some
Oh,
people before, but it was good to like hang a good chunk of time.
yeah. And then
Yeah, we were like cuddling. Like it was I'm like, oh, on the way back.
speaking of
Nighttime.
cuddling with daughter.
It's so funny because I literally look like an old lady, like with this house shoes on in the with the blanket wrapped up.
Oh, like, oh, look at you guys.
This
Oh, they
is,
put the fire for us.
and he was posing, and you're like calling him out for
Just,
posing like that, and then we just couldn't stop laughing.
oh, their house is so beautiful. It's unreal.
It was really fun.
And then the day we didn't go into Club 33.
Oh gosh.
But at least I got to be with all my favorite peoples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandma was
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Of course it was good.
Oh, I love that outfit.
I do too. I can't wait for it to get warmer so I could put that back on. And then we did your birthday, now my birthday.
Yes, shots. Of course, as soon as I get there in my PJs,
Yeah.
we take a fucking shot. Who am I?
I was so happy that you were able to come out for that. Like,
It was so fun. I felt so
But
bouge. Oh, look at
was.
us.
Aw. Oh my gosh.
It was such a fun game. I wish it was long. We literally milked that suite. We got there super early and we left like when they were kicking us out. Basically.
Seriously though, we were there when the doors opened and we had to get kicked out at the end because we were really like making the most out of it. Oh my
What the
god.
fuck are we doing?
Us in front of the Peanuts characters, thug as hell. Oh my god. Oh, that was a really nice trip down memory lane.
Yeah. And now we're here in present day.
Yeah. We made it. We're like working on trying to get another hangout sesh going so we can have more pictures and more memories.
I know. It's been a good set of years, amiga.
Yeah.
So thankful for you.
Oh, I'm thankful for you.
I know all your love, even though we're like other ends of the California spectrum, you know. It's nice to know that I have my Emilia Mionet Thermopolis.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I definitely appreciate our friendship and I'm glad that we've made it work even though we live so far away. Like you're my first successful like long distance friendship.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's nice that like it's not awkward when we don't talk. Like we can just pick up where we leave off literally and it's just like we solid, we Gucci.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially navigating this like I know Gucci. I used to say that a lot. Ew, barf.
So did I.
But as we enter like this new chapter in our lives, our 30s, thriving.
I'm ready. I'm like I keep telling people I'm like it's coming up and I'm excited. Like I feel like I'm just getting started.
Mm-hmm.
So this is is like a new next chapter. So I'm excited to see like where I end up. I don't know. It's cool.
What are like 3 personal goals, life goals, career goals that you have, like in a nutshell?
For 30, oh my God. I've said before, like the older I get, the more myself I feel. And so I'm like excited to be like even more me. Like, not that I feel like I was ever like not authentically myself, but you just like get to know yourself more. And so it's exciting for me to think like, in a couple more years, like how much like I'll be even more Emilee and like comfortable and living my own damn life.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
living your truth and finding that peace within yourself of like being happy with it.
Exactly. That's
without wanting to please. I feel like your 20s is all about that. It's like people pleasing to some extent and trying to fit in, but it's like, people will love me whether I'm like the weirdest weirdo. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, the last couple of years I've gotten really good at like boundaries and everything, and like only certain people deserve access to me and deserve access to my happiness. Not everybody. I'm special. You're special. Not everybody gets to, be a part of that. You got to earn it.
love that. Well, I'm glad I earned it. So cheers to
Of
that.
course.
Friday night turn up with water. Ayy.
Hell yeah. In this Stanley.
Woo!
All right, VD.
Hello.
Thank you so much for being on this episode of the pod.
Of
I
course.
hope I get to see you IRL soon. And
yes, we're gonna manifest it.
we are. We're dreaming on it. We're putting our crystals to this.
Exactly. I love you so much, and thank you for having me. It was
too.
nice kind of revisiting how I like to say our love story began and how you ended up stuck with me. Sorry.
Because
You're
of
stuck
a
with me
meet
if I've
cute.
ever.
Like we literally like crossed paths at the perfect moment, and that was it. That's all it took.
That one moment of fate.
For real.
Love that. Tears. I'm gonna cry. Stop. I can't be emotional.
No more crying. Even happy.
All right.
I can't handle it.
Yes. Exactly. Well, I love you lots.
I love you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah. I'll text you. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Hell yeah.
All right. Talk to you later, love.
All right. Catch everybody in the next episode.